Hi, it's Pokeirv. We're playing Pokemon the card game online, and we're going to be playing PVZ Master. He's our opponent, and our deck today is going to be darkrai hydreigon. And you're like, wait a minute, why would you go with that? I'm going to go ahead and choose head so we don't delay the game. I get to go first. And you say, why would you play darkrai hydreigon? Well, you know what? The last three states tournament, there's been no Garbodor. I think it's time for Hydreigon to come back, especially with all the dragons for Keldeo and everything. So, would I like to go first? Of course, I want to go first. I can't think of a situation you don't want to go first. So, this, of course, is updated. It's got Shauna. It's got the bands. So this way, the muscle bands. So this way, you can do the extra 20 if you need to. So. I think this is a good deck. There's been a total lack of Garbodor out there, so I think it's time for this to come back. So let's see, which Dino? This Dino or that Dino? Alright, and this Dino will go to our bench. And since we're going first, it's not a big deal. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to... Ooh, looks like we're playing some kind of water deck. They've got Horsia. Wonder if they've got the Keldeo, the Blastoise going with that. We'll find out. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and attach to Dino. And, I really don't want to discard this stuff. So that's the beauty of Shauna. Shuffle your hand into your deck and then draw 5. Alright, so we have Virizion. So Virizion we'll go ahead and put out there. He'll protect us when we have the prism cards and the rainbows. He'll protect us from any conditions. And we'll put Sableye in there in case we need to get some more trainers back. And that's all we can do. And we will end our turn. We can't attack, of course, because we were the very first choice. So let's see what our opponent's got here. I see Horsia. Kingdra's not far behind. I'm sure he's not doing this to fin smack us. We'll have to see. Oh, he's Junipering. Wow, he's throwing away everything to go for it. Catcher, Electrics. Oh my goodness, he threw away a ton of cards. He got rid of a Super Rod, Colress, a Candy, 2 Electrics, which could be okay because he can retrieve those back if he wants to, and he got rid of a Catcher. So that's interesting. 1 heads, 1 tails, and he did 10 damage to us using Fin Smack. I knew he was going to Fin Smack us. Alright, so let's see. At this point, we're going to go ahead and let's rare candy the Hydreigon. Of course, Hydreigon, his big thing is his ability, Dark Trance, so you can move dark energies or anything that acts as a dark energy around as much as you want. Very nice. We're going to go ahead and attach second energy. Let's go ahead and put it on Sableye for now. Of course, we don't have the ability to retreat at this point because we don't have a darkrai out. So we're going to have to leave Dino in there and hope he can survive. Not a big deal. I don't really want to lose the energy, but at this point, we'll see if he survives whatever's going to happen. And then we have Hydreigon and Sableye. So we'll end our turn. See what our opponent does. Like I said, that was Junipering on your first hand is a big deal. They didn't really have a choice. Okay, so they're going for evolving Horsia into Kingdra. Then they're going to end. Thank you. Appreciate the end. We only got 1 card. So this is going to do 20 times the number of water and electric cards in your discard pile. Dragon Vortex. So that's the reason to go ahead and Juniper right away. And our Dino is gone. And he does 30 to Sableye. Oh, he's doing Tri-Bullet. 30 to 3 of our Pokemon. Okay. That's interesting. So let's go ahead and let's send up Sableye. Let's see what we draw. Alright, well, we got our Darkrai we wanted. That's good news. So let's put Darkrai up there. Okay. So let's go ahead and we will Dark Patch. Well, first of all, let's go ahead and use his Stadium to remove our damage. Pokemon Center allows you to do 20 damage to one of your bench Pokemon, so let's take the 20 off of him. Don't really care about Sableye, we want to keep him alive. So let's Dark Patch to Darkrai. We have 1 energy in there. Let's Muscle Belt Darkrai, because we're going to be able to attack with Darkrai on this turn. So let's attach to Darkrai. And instead of ending, I'm going to go ahead and do computer search. Get rid of these 2. And I'm going to go ahead and get a Juniper out, so we can draw some more cards. So now they have you moving the cards down, so it's a little easier to choose them. Alright, and then we will play Juniper. Let's see what we have. We got a good selection here. So what did he put? He put a float stone on Keldeo, so he can bring him in and out of there. Alright, so we have another muscle band. Alright, so at this point, what I'm going to do is I'm going to retreat Sableye. I'm going to use Dark Trance to move the energy from Sableye to Darkrai. So now Darkrai is ready to go. And then let's go ahead and attack. So we'll do 90, or do 110, sorry, because we have the muscle belt on, to Kingdra. And then we'll do 30, should we do it to Horsia, or let's go ahead and do it to Horsia. That way if he becomes a Kingdra, then we only have 110, and we can do that with our muscle band if we need to. Alright, now it's our opponent's turn. They're going to do Skyla. Wonder if they're going for a catcher. Try to bring Hydreigon up. Hydreigon. Nope. Going for a candy. He's going to put another Kingdra down, probably. Put Cedra to the, or Horsia to the bench. Candy. He's going to candy this guy. That works. He healed 20. Smart move. And now he's going to do so he did Dragon Vortex for 40. Huh. Wonder why he didn't do the 30 and 30. Interesting. Because he could have been setting up my... Well, it's his choice. Alright. So we're going to go ahead and try to catch her. No. Catcher fails. Alright. So... Trying to figure out what's the best way to approach this. Alright, so let's go ahead and Dark Patch to Sableye. Let's go ahead and attack one of these blends. I thought I said Prism before, I meant blend. Because we can't use Prism because we, on Hydreigon, he's evolved and Prism won't work. We could have rainbows. So that may be something we upgrade this to, is to have rainbows. Let's see, Muscle Band, who should we... Oh, let's Muscle Band Virizion. You know why? Because Keldeo is weak, so we may be able to get away with knocking out a Keldeo. Alright, and then instead of End, because he doesn't have much, I'm going to Chorus. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and Tool Scrapper his Floatstone. I'm not going to discard mine. So get rid of his Floatstone so I won't be able to do rushing in and retreating him out of there. Let's see. So now I think I'm going to Dark Trance the blend over to Virizion for now. So we can set him up so he can attack if we want to get the Kingdra up here. I'm going to activate the Stadium. I'm going to take that damage off of Hydreigon. And then I'm going to attack. So we'll Night Spear. 110. Knocks him out by a ton. And then we will do 30 to Horsia. Okay. So we get our first prize. We got a catcher. So he brings up Kingdra again. He's got a Squirtle, so he's got some kind of Blastoise thing going here. He's going to get 20 off of him. And he didn't have the energy to attack, so kind of sucks to be him. He didn't have the energy to go with it. Alright, so let's go ahead and let's put the blend out here. Let's see. Let's try to catch up that Squirtle. So, nope, catcher of course fails again. Let's go ahead and do the Pokemon Center. We'll heal the 20 damage from Sableye. Trying to decide, should I Juniper at this point or not? You know, I don't have a lot to gain from it, but I'm going to throw in my Dark Patches. You know what? I'm going to hold off from Junipering. I'm going to take a chance here. So let's go ahead and attack. I'm going to hope he's going to retreat that Kingdra or do something. Leave him. Then I'm going to do another 30 to Horsia. And it's his turn. So he rushes in with Keldeo. Heals some 20 off of his guy, which will keep him from getting knocked out by Darkrai. Alright. So we'll put another energy in play. Attach the blend. Let's attach him to Hydreigon just to spread it out a little bit. Let's Pokemon Center. Let's to him. And you know what? I am going to go ahead and Juniper this time. Got a lot of energies in play. Got yveltal. That's what I was hoping to. Maybe get my yveltal so I can start to build him up or use him. So let's see. How many energies do we have in play? We got 20. So he does 20 plus 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120. Wait. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140. So it's not going to do enough to knock out Keldeo. So we won't bother with that. But you know what? At this point, yeah, we're not even going to max potions. Let's go ahead and just attack. Okay. Now let's take out his Kingdra. Let's take that prize already. Another Hydreigon, whatever you like to call him. Yveltal, yveltal, it's all your choice. So he's got 4 cards. He doesn't have an energy in play yet. Does a heal from the Pokemon Center. He's going to do a switch. So maybe no, he doesn't have the energy, so he's going to go ahead and try to protect his guys. Okay, interesting choice. So let's go ahead. I'm going to do Skyline. I'm going to try to see if I get another catcher in here. Maybe we can go ahead and try to catch one of those guys up. Nope, we're all out of catchers. So let's go ahead and grab another max potion while we're in here. Alright. So we'll go ahead and attach an energy to yveltal. We could max potion Darkrai at this point. You know what? I've got no use to. Well, first of all, because I hate doing the Dark Trance. It takes forever on here. Regular game, I would move them all Dark Trance to do it, but here we're in no danger of being attacked. So just kind of one of the gimmicks of playing the online game because it takes forever. So I'm just going to go ahead and attack. So goodbye Squirtle. And let's see, 60 left on him, 60 left on him. So let's go ahead and let's go after the Keldeo. He's got to make a choice of which one he wants to survive. And if he chooses Keldeo, which he has, that's not a good choice. Life Dew? I'll take one fewer prize. What a shame that is. So we'll go ahead and attach dark energy. We'll go ahead and we'll put a darkrai in play. And then we'll just go ahead and we will attack. So goodbye Kingdra. And then we'll do 30 to Keldeo, and either he moves Keldeo up or he moves up the black Pokeirv and then Keldeo. Let's see what he does. Because I've got him. Either way, we've won on the next one, because we can either load hydreigon, which will do double damage to him, yveltal. Well, actually, we could just load yveltal and do all the damage. So hopefully he will be honorable and move Pokemon up, and not just hope to stall us out. Alright. He's being honorable. Alright, so it's our turn. So again, we don't have any energies to attach. I don't really want to do anything at this point. I'm just going to go ahead and attack. Take our 2 prizes for Keldeo. And by the way, we didn't take the prize for Kingdra because he had the life due. So that's why we did take a prize. So we just had to wait for him to move up his Pokemon. Life due is one of those if he plays. There's much better A-specs to be playing than life due, but that's his choice here. He would have been much better off with the computer search, or yeah, computer search would have been wonderful for him. Alright, so this is where this gets interesting. So let's go ahead and retreat. Let's bring up hydreigon. So let's dark trance the energies. Dark trance. Let's get dark off of Sableye. Dark trance. Let's get a dark off of yveltal. Oh, I still had a dark to attach. We can always attach to him. And now we're going to attack, and we're not going to heal our damage because we win the game. So let's go ahead. Dragon Blast for 280 because he's weak to his own type, and that is game. And we get a level ball. Alright, so we collected all our prize cards. We got our summary. We got our rewards. Woohoo. So let's take a look. Always my key stats. Not that. Trainers played 14. He only played 9, so we put a lot more trainers. We drew a ton more cards than he did. 50. He only drew 30. We flipped a lot of tails. The only heads we flipped was to start the game. And he had 1 heads flip and 1 tails flip when he flipped to do the attack on Horsia. So we win. So I am declaring hydreigon, darkrai back into play. With yveltal, I think it's killer. There's been no Garbodors out there. To me, this is going to be the play for regionals. One of the good plays. People aren't going to be expecting it. Unless Garbodor suddenly makes a reappearance, then we can throw some tools. We've got a tool scrapper. We can throw another tool scrapper in here. Or we can just load up yveltal and keep going with it. So, alright. So that's Pokeirv. Hope you enjoyed the game. We will talk to y'all later. Thank you. Bye-bye.